Finding more shed antlers, it's not about luck. It's about maximizing percentages. Today, we're going to try and maximize percentages with all our decisions and hopefully turn up some nice mule deer antlers. So as we go into these areas today, we're going to be looking for sign. We just got a whole bunch of snow, which is not going to make things easy, but at least we're going to be able to see tracks easily. And we're going to try and make the best decision we can every time we're presented with some options. And hopefully at the end of the day, we'll pick up some nice mule deer antlers. If not, we're going to get a nice hike. Probably noticed something a little different today from my last video. That's snow. We got about 1.5 feet of snow since I made that last video, so gonna make things interesting. Right here where I am right now is like a southwest facing slope, so this is about the least amount of snow I'm gonna get. Still quite a few pockets of dry areas under trees and in the sun, but definitely a different game. We're just going to have to adapt and persevere. You know, planning your shed hunt, organizing your gear, it's all fun for me. I love it. Getting everything ready, getting your plans for the day all set up. But nothing beats getting your boots on the ground and knowing that around any corner you might come across a tank. Just that anticipation is awesome. A little over half hour in. Made it up to elevation. Only a little ways left to go up. And then mercifully, it'll mostly be flat. A little more uphill, but not too much. And then downhill on the way back. Yeah, looks like a beautiful day. A little windy up here. A few other boot tracks in the area, so I'm kind of hitting secondary areas instead of the primary ones where the boot tracks were. It's kind of like maximizing percentages again. No point walking where people have already been recently. Still lots of good secondary spots. Hopefully we can clean up on one of them. Oh yeah. One thing nice about the snow, if there can be anything, is that at least you can see boot tracks now. So you can kind of know what areas have already been done. You can do a little shimmy. It's kind of nice. And then you just have to side slip into other areas. This area is as vast as this. Just lots of places where a shed antler can hide. Almost an hour and a half in now. We still coming up empty. Putting hard work in. But to be honest, I'm not seeing the sign I'd like. Even with that fresh snow, I'm not seeing as many tracks. Not deer tracks anyways. I'm seeing a lot of elk, not much deer. Due to this unusual winter, even though I found sheds here before, I'm guessing they may not be wintering in this exact location this year. So, we may have to move off to a different location after I finish killing myself on this side hill. We may have to rejig things a little bit. All right, a little rejig back at the truck. Decide what we want to do next. We've moved location a little bit, a few kilometers. I'm seeing a little more sign, but still not as much as I'd like. But then again, this fresh snow, fresh-ish, it was last week, fresh-ish snow, kind of changes things a bit, but we are seeing some sign now, so let's hope that this decision pays off. Well, I think I see something. May not be fresh, but we got to start the day somewhere. Oh, right on. Yeah, that's not fresh. It's a shed, and it means we're going to get on the right track here. Off the schneid. Now maybe good things will start coming. All right. Oh yeah. Oh, I've been at it for almost 2 hours, so this was a nice, even though this is an old one, it's nice to get on the board. I just love finding anything. Beautiful little 2-point. Get us started, kickstart our day. Hey bud, what do you think? Kickstart our day? Yeah? All right. We're gonna find some more? I think Gus thinks we're gonna find some more. Now that we got things going. It's a beautiful sunny day. Got 2 or 3 hours left in me. Let's see what we can do. Oh yeah. I think I see the curve of a beam there. Definitely got our first freshie. Lovely. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Very cool. There's a pine cone tucked right under it. Not huge, not bad. First brown of the year. There we go. First brown of the year. Come here, Gus. Come on. Come here. Come on. Ah, that took some work. We're on the board. Got that nice old one. Now we got a fresh brown one. Now that we know that we're in the right area, there's definitely some bucks wintering in this area. We're going to work it really hard. We're going to pick it apart. I'm going to look around to see if I can't find a match for this guy. Might be somewhere nearby. And boom. Just goes to show you, sometimes you got to rejig. I wasn't seeing any sign in that last spot. Started seeing some sign here and working it. And you know what? Sign equals antlers. Not all the time, but you got to play the percentages. Put quite a few more miles on the ground here. Such lovely country, but hard country to walk. Lots of little valleys, ups and downs. Taking a toll on these old legs, but starting to feel, oh my God, as I'm talking, I don't believe it, it's just sitting right there. Well, maybe an old one, but damn, can't believe it. I'm just sitting there talking and I look down. What do I see, eh, guys? Now, come here. I know you gotta, oh, you're gonna sit on this one. Oh, usually you just step on them. This one you're gonna sit on, okay. Give it a little brushing with the tail. There you go. Yep, brush it off. All right, monkey, come on. Well, it's happened a few times where I was cameraing and saw a shed, but it hasn't happened yet this year. That is pretty fun. I'm just gonna pull this guy right out of here. Doesn't look too big. Yeah. Oh, 3 point. Got that extra point in there. Old. Yeah, it's got to be 2, 3, 4 years old. Yeah, 3, 4 years old at least. Yeah, sitting out here in the sun. Wow. I was just enjoying the view here. Thought it'd be a nice time to show you guys some of the view. Give you an update, status report on the day. And I look down and boom. That doesn't look like a branch. Oh, that is great. You know, I've been glassing all these hilltops everywhere I go. Lots of good glassing opportunity here, nothing. But that snow, that's getting them. The 2 old guys have been pretty covered in snow. And I'm sure there's probably some fresh ones in the snow too that I might be missing. Even though there's lots of open areas under trees and stuff. 3 on the day. I'm loving it. Well, that was pretty fun. Just giving you guys an update on my day, and look down and there's an antler sitting right at my feet. Can't rate this stuff. Well, I just took 20 steps from my last one and I just found another one. I don't think it's a match because it's quite a bit bigger. Another old one. This one only looks like a year old. And it's definitely a lot bigger than that last one. Looking like a 2 point. Maybe it's got a 3rd point in there. Damn. That would have been a decent one last year. It looks like it's last year's. Not getting a lot of the fresh, only 1 fresh, but 3 oldies. 3 oldies, still a win. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, let's look at the length of that 2 point. That would have been a gorgeous one last year. Look at that, it's got to be 12 inches. Maybe 13 inches here. Still pretty decent color on the back end. Yeah, definitely not a match to that little 3 point I found just up the hill here, but still making for an incredible day. Mule deer, 2026. So glad I moved locations, even though mostly getting old ones. This is an icy. Oh, would love to have got this guy last year. He's been sitting in the sun stewing for a year, but just glad we got him anyway. Let's get back at her. We're getting there. Starting to come along. Might have to drop these bad boys off at the truck soon. Well, things can sure pick up and hurry out here. That's 4 sheds I found in the last hour, 45 minutes. Those last 2 I found 20 steps away from each other. That's why we love this hobby. Long stretches of nothing, and then you get incredible stretches where things just start going right for you. And when they do go right, it feels pretty awesome. Well, there's my tracks. I'm coming down this hill right here. And I'm walking, and I'm stepping on an antler. That's the first time I've ever found an antler by stepping on it. Jesus. Look at this big. It's a damn good one too. You can see how I stepped on it right there. Unfrickin' believable. Well, you're not going to find many antlers if you have to step on them to find them. Wow. Isn't that awesome? Well, that's a first. It's the first time I found an antler by stepping on it. Hey, bud. Yeah, it's time for you to eat some branches, huh? There it is. Oh, look at that. 4-point. Just gorgeous. Oh my gosh, look at that freshie. I can't believe I stepped on this thing. That is, I've never done that before. Man, it would take a long time to find shed antlers if you had to step on them all. Oh, that is just beautiful. Look how long. Oh. Oh, that is what I've been looking for right here. It makes the whole day worthwhile. It was already worthwhile. 5 sheds on the day. 2 fresh, 3 old ones. This tank. Oh, love that. Look at the discoloration there. It's been rubbing. You can see that's pretty damn fresh. Lovely. Well, that is awesome. Stepped on it. I wouldn't have seen it. I think it was completely buried. I might have had a tiny tip sticking up. I don't know. I certainly wouldn't have found it. I was walking right over it until I stepped on it. And I was like, oh my goodness. And I still didn't think it was going to be this good. I thought it was just a decent little fresh muley, but this is extra special. Hey bud, what do you got there? What's that? You want to play? Go ahead. All right. Still an hour or 2 left. At least an hour and a half. Let's see if we can add to these. Wow, that is special. Energy gel. What a classic shed hunting day. First couple hours came up empty, did a little rejig, and then I had a super productive afternoon. Picked up 5, each one pretty much successively getting bigger. And then it quieted down, and now I've been 2.5 hours with nada. Pretty classic. I think that's going to wrap it up for today, guys. Once again, thank you so much for all your likes and comments. We're really having a strong year this year, and it's all because of you. So thank you. And on that note, we'll see you guys in the next episode.